Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video because we are going to check out the Insta360 Luna Ultra that actually released yesterday. Today is Thursday, June 11th. I believe this came out as a big surprise on June 10th. I saw it, I purchased it right away on Amazon, and I got overnight shipping. I guess it's a perk that I live in Seattle, so I get these things pretty quick. A mini disclaimer, I purchased this with my own money, so everything I talk about today is going to be all my own opinions. And without further ado, let's unbox this and check it out. If you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as a content creator and small biz owner. And if you like anything desk, tech, productivity, lifestyle, any of that or all of that, make sure you subscribe. And without further ado, let's get in. So I got it open and I'm super excited to test it out. I'm going to definitely test it out in this space for sure and compare it to the footage that I normally have, which is from my Sony ZV-E1. I've seen a very limited videos so far, but from the looks of it, it looks really, really good. And I'm wondering if it's a darker situation like right now, or even indoors, how it will look, because obviously with sunlight and everything, it's gonna look a lot better with all the light coming in. But I heard that this actually works really well also in low light. I pulled up my phone here because I have some of the features that I've been looking and have been very interested in, because these are just things that we were missing in the DJI Pocket 3 and in most action cameras also. So I'm excited to check it out and test it with you guys. For me, my top favorite feature is definitely the detachable screen. And it's not just the screen, but it also has a mic, which I thought it was genius to do. Obviously, you have two lenses here, so things are gonna look a little bit better than the DJI Pocket 3. A little background on the DJI Pocket 3. I got it before it was really, really popular. I used it a couple times, but I didn't really use it that much because I just felt like the quality wasn't that great. And I ended up just using my Sony ZV-E1. And now that I've had multiple cameras after that, I would go for my Canon PowerShot V1 instead of the Pocket 3. So it's definitely one of the lower tier cameras for me. I've been waiting for the upgrade for the DJI for so long now because I know it had the potential, and Insta360 did it first. I know the DJI Pocket 4 and the Pocket Pro are available soon, but I felt like Insta360 had something a little bit different than the DJI. I have the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and that is my absolute favorite for taking photos, just quick little videos. So I'm excited to test this one out for sure. Other things I thought was super cool is that they have beauty mode, which might be something I might use once in a while if I'm not wearing makeup. And then we have the night and low light mode, which I heard the low light's really, really good, which I absolutely love, especially when it gets super dark in the space. So it's nice to be able to still film and don't have to use my really big camera. You also can do live photos, so kind of like your iPhone where you can take a shot and then you kind of have a little video of it. And one of my favorites is definitely the Leica filters. You can tweak it, you can play around with it, and that is why I like the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So I'm excited to have it in the Insta360 Luna also. And last but not least, I saw there's this macro close-up that looks super cool. And one of the last features that I'm loving that have been a problem, especially with the Pocket 3, is that now they have this little stand on the bottom that actually can prop it up if you just want a quick shot of something. But this is an extra piece that you'll have to put on, so instead of like this, just a little bit taller, but I don't mind that. So I'm excited to actually bring this out and test it out with different shots. But those are the features that I wanted to mention before we test this out. And yeah, so I'm gonna switch into this camera and we're gonna film from here and see how it looks. I didn't really plan out this video, so I'm just going to go with the flow and see how it goes. I'm not gonna expect this to be exactly like the Sony ZV-E1, because then this would be a $2,000 camera instead of an $800 camera, but I do have high hopes on this. So yeah, let's get in. Okay, so here it is. I'm using the mic on the camera because I don't have any other mics I can use. If I do end up loving this camera, I'll definitely consider buying their mic that they have, that they just released not so long ago. But so far, I'm going to just use the mic on the camera, and then I will detach the screen so I can use that mic also. So far, it's looking pretty good. I can't really see until I edit it, so I'll definitely do kind of a recap video later. I just opened the little legs, and since I am facing the window right here, so the lighting, whatever lighting there is, even though there's not a lot, usually when there's natural light facing me, it'll look pretty good either way. But now we're going to switch to be over there and see how that looks. Okay, so I'm sitting at my desk and I have no lights here. Everything is off except for the cozy light that I have. So let me know what you think about the quality. I'm now going to take out the screen and we're going to talk on the mic and see how it sounds. Okay, so I got the remote off. I think this is really, really cool. I believe the mic should be working now, so I'm going to talk into it. Let me know in the comments what you think. From videos that I've seen, the mic is actually pretty good and I actually like it. I would definitely be carrying this around to make things easier if I need to. And if you want, I think I would even put a little sticker here if I want, just in case I just want a little cute little thing here instead of just holding like a little stick thingy. But let me know what you think. So I tested a little bit here. I'm going to edit this footage and then do a little recap after. So I want to do another angle because the lighting's over here. Usually when it shines through here, the side's probably a little darker. So I just want to see how it looks after I edit this. But this is kind of like a little shot that I wanted to try. I usually shoot in here anyways, so I thought that would be the great time to test in here, especially when it can get super dark, which is right now. Usually when there's a lot of lighting, any camera would look really good in this lighting, but right now it is sunny today, but all that lighting has shifted to another area, so right now I don't have that much lighting. It's pretty hard to kind of share how I feel until I edit this video, but this is how everything looks so far. And I also wanted to test out how it would look if I'm sharing something, so I'm gonna look at the camera super quickly on the remote and kind of share and see how it is to share something. And also you can do zooming in stuff, so let's just zoom myself in quickly. So this is me in 2 times. How does it look? I feel very violated, but let's do another one 3 times and then 6 times. Now you can see all my pores, and 12 times, but that is very interesting. Anyways, I wanted to test this part out, so give me 1 second. Check out this super cool camera. This is how it looks. Is it focusing? I'm trying to look and talk on the mic at the same time. I've been testing out this Camp Snap 2 camera, which is super cool because it doesn't have a screen. So basically, it's like having a film camera as a digital camera. I'm excited to test it out. I am doing a series on Instagram and TikTok called My Cozy Camera Club. I've been testing out point and shoots this month, so feel free to check it out if you haven't already. Just want to do a little plug-in while I'm chatting and playing around with this footage. But let me know what you think. Looks like the screen turned off eventually, but I think you can click on it and it'll turn back on again. That is good to know because you just don't want to waste batteries. I believe the camera runs 4 hours, which is not a lot, but I usually film things super quick, so I definitely don't need that much footage. But yeah, that is a little peek on that, but I'll chat in a little bit. Okay, so I started editing the video and so far it looks really, really good. As you see in the background over here, the angle where the sun is facing at me, it actually looks really good, and the mic on this thing is amazing, and it's great because I can just carry it and I can still see myself on here if I need to. The only thing is I like looking at myself, so I would definitely be looking down all the time to make sure that I'm in frame and there's nothing crazy happening, like a piece of hair flew out or something. But this feature right here where you can take it as a remote and have a microphone is just the most genius thing I can ever like think of. When I saw this feature, when they kind of started doing teases about it, I was like, damn, someone forgot to think about that at DJI. But so far I'm loving it. I am thinking that this camera has a lot of potential. So in my opinion, it is way better than an action camera. Action camera is more for action stuff. It is more for taking wide shot angles of things, and obviously you're very bougie camera, which is my Sony ZV-E1, is just good for at home taking videos, or if I just want a professional video that I need to do. But thinking that this can be my basically the best camera that I can ever have, so I can take videos outside, I can do more outdoorsy things. I still haven't tested out the vertical in this video yet, so I'm excited to do that a little bit later in this video. So far I am very impressed, and for $800 I think this is even better than the Canon PowerShot V1 because I feel like it has a little bit more depth of field compared to the Canon, and it's a lot smaller, and if you have a gimbal, it's perfect for traveling. The things I'm thinking about using this camera for is just absolutely insane, and I can't wait to just do everything on this. For my content creation, for my even small business, and traveling videos in general. So I'm excited to continue testing this out throughout the week. But so far, I'm very impressed. I will end this portion of the video here. I might share a little bit of vertical clips with you guys, but I'll be taking this to Vancouver, Canada over the weekend and share some shots with you guys. And then I'll come back and do my final thoughts of everything and hopefully upload this on Sunday night or Monday. And yeah, so I got a couple days to test this out. But yeah, let's get in. Okay, so I am using the Insta360 Luna Ultra right now. We're testing it out. I wanted to unbox something because I was planning to do this video anyways, but on my phone. So might as well utilize my new camera and test it out and see how it looks. I got this from Mason de Sabri. I don't know how to say the name. I am not really good with names, but they sent me this as a PR gift. I don't have to mention anything, but I absolutely love what I chose. So I definitely want to show you guys. I'm using the camera microphone because I didn't want to take out the remote because I don't have hands to carry it and share with you at the same time. So you get to test out and see this camera basically fresh. I'm using iLog, which is kind of like the color grading, so I will color grade it myself. So I got a couple of items here. I got a bag and 2 accessories. I'm going to open them super quickly. So I chose their beautiful bucket bag. This one is in this really pretty burgundy color. You can see their logo here, so just in case I actually read it wrong, you can take a look. I'm going to try to take off all this stuff so you can see everything nicely. So this is how the bag looks. It's a really cute bucket bag. You have a nice little magnetic closure here, which I love. And yeah, that's the one I chose. So I've heard this brand before, so when they reached out, I was super excited. What I heard from them mostly is their little keychains, which I thought were super cute, so I picked up one of them. I have this little orange one. It's super cute. Like, how cute is that? It's so cute. I'm obsessed with it. I chose the orange because that's the one I always see, and they have multiple different fruit colors you can choose, so this was the one I chose. Okay, so you saw me test out the vertical mode, so you had to actually change it. At first I couldn't figure out how to do it, but it's in your settings. You have to basically change it at the top where it says you want to do portrait mode and stuff like that. So I got that one done, and I actually haven't tested out the tracking for this yet, which is something that I don't think I will use too often because I'm not really doing this type of content. But the tracking looks really good, and I definitely want to share with you just in case you're interested in the tracking of this. So this is how it looks. It's pretty good and pretty fast. You can also track other things. It doesn't have to be just tracking me. So for example, you need to track this notebook because obviously notebooks can move. Then you can definitely track objects, and basically it goes wherever it goes. So, oh my god, it's going like this way too. How cool is that? But yeah, that is their tracking, and it's really cool. You can also change the tracking anytime, and that's really cool. I honestly don't know if I will use this that often, but it is very good to have when you need it. I think I shared enough of a little bit of the features of everything in my home office, so we're gonna head out to Vancouver and test out everything else, and then I'll come back and do my final thoughts with you guys. So let's get going! Okay, so I am back from my trip to Vancouver, and I just want to say I've been editing the video since the last hour, and I am honestly very impressed. Let me just hook you up into my tripod quickly. Okay, so you're all hooked up and I'm ready to continue talking. But I have to say I am really impressed with this camera. It is definitely exactly how I thought it would be since I heard about it, because I knew with this double lens and basically the success of DJI Pocket 3, I knew they would make it even better. I obviously haven't tested out the DJI Pocket 4 or even the 4P, which is the Pro. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below if that's something you would also want to see. I'll definitely see if I can pick it up for another video. But as a regular person, I don't care about all this like slow-mo and all that crazy stuff. I'm just strictly vlogging like a normal person, and sometimes even doing a vertical would be amazing. I know the vertical is 3K instead of 4K, but I usually upload my footage in 1080p anyways, so I don't have much complaints about that. As long as the quality of the video looks good, as in like how crisp the video is, the audio, which I am loving this remote thing. It is absolutely my favorite feature, I believe, from the whole camera. Obviously in the footage, you can see that when I'm in darker situations, it is a little bit harder to color grade and edit. I don't know if it's just my skill isn't that great. The camera is obviously not perfect, so that could be the case to that. But overall, the footage looks really, really good, especially when I went to the Oak Ridge Mall, which is a brand new mall in Vancouver. They broke it down and revamped it, and I went to check it out, and it looks really, really good. In the mall, in different situations with a little bit darker, it does tone down the light a lot, while in the really bright light, it looks really, really good, like almost like my Sony ZV-E1 footage that good. But overall, I am definitely keeping this camera. My goal is to switch it into the white one and also get the creator bundle with the mic. So that is my ultimate goal for this camera, but I am definitely keeping this camera. It is a good second piece to have other than my Sony ZV-E1. I don't really use other cameras because I do like my footage more professional looking. If you watch my channel a lot, you will know what I mean. And if you want to see a comparison of my other videos, I did do a Canon PowerShot V1 vlog recently, so I'll make sure to link that up in the cards up above and down below for you to check out. And if you're also interested in the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, which is the action camera, I also did a vlog on that too, so you can check those two videos out. Also link it up in the cards up above and down below for you to check out. And if you ever have video requests or you want to see other types of videos with my different cameras, let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any other questions about the camera and how I feel about something that I might have missed, also let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram and TikTok. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!